Well, the Boston Bruins have gone and done it. They pissed off some in the fan base by making cuts and sending some kids to Providence. They also annoyed me because the cuts were supposed to come on Monday, and I'd already recorded a video on Sunday. So buckle up, Bruins fans. I'm here to give you the latest info on your beloved Boston Bruins. If you've been liking my Bruins content, please leave me a like and subscribe. If you've already done so, thank you, and let's get into it. Now, these aren't your ordinary cuts, as one of the named players had a pretty good game the other night, and everyone, including me, thought he would get more of a chance to make the Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins general manager Don Sweeney announced September 29th the following roster transactions. Mark McLaughlin has been placed on waivers for the purpose of assignment to Providence. Joey Abate, Drew Bavaro, Ryan Bischel, Frederick Burnett, Michael Callahan, Riley Duran, Jackson Edward, Brett Harrison, Trevor Kuntar, Fabian Lysell, Nolan Mayer, Ryan Mast, Adam Machura, Georgii Merkulov, Mason Millman will report to the Providence Bruins training camp. Once McLaughlin clears waivers, and he most likely does, he will start the year in Providence. None of those names should come as a surprise, including Merkulov, who has had an inconsistent all camp, and I even said in my last video that he was destined for Providence. It's Fabian Lysell that some in the fan base is in an uproar about because he was touted as the big prospect to make the Bruins this year. Last year, the fan base saw Johnny Beecher and Matthew Pastrnak make the big club, so there was hope Lysell would do the same. Lysell started camp very slow, but as he played more games, showed signs of the skill everyone was talking about. We saw his speed, his hockey sense, and his two-way game. What we didn't see, though, was his consistency. I think we wanted to see him make the club, so we put the idea in our minds that it was going to happen, and we wanted it to happen. When DeBrusk and Heinen departed this offseason, a spot was to be taken. Marchand, though, foreshadowed all of this last week when he said the kids would have to beat the guys already here. Patra, some even thought, had to earn his spot. I didn't think so, but many did. I assumed he did last year and 100% cemented himself during camp this year, so if he did have to earn it, he has. Lysell was the hope for the fan base, as it's always nice to see a rookie on the roster and see what he can do. Lysell being cut doesn't mean hope of him playing in Boston is gone, though. He had a slow start to camp, which means there's more to work on, and there's more to be done in Providence. Many players have to go to the AHL to hone their skills. Lysell will most likely be the first call-up this season and could spend the rest of the season as a Boston Bruin. The future is still bright with Lysell. He has a lot of skill, speed, and hockey IQ, and now he has to show the Bruins he doesn't see this as a setback and more as an opportunity. It's up to Lysell now, and I can't wait to see what he does next. What that tells me, though, is the likelihood of Boston signing Tyler Johnson to a one-year deal is very likely, with all the kids being sent down to Providence. The Bruins must have decided that his offensive ability, along with his experience, was the route to go since the kids didn't impress enough to stay with the Bruins. Not sure he slots in on the second-line right wing, or if Morgan Geekie does, but I'm guessing we'll to see both of them try it out in the last 3 preseason games. If Johnson is signed, it is a low-risk, big reward, as his contract would most likely be a league min deal, and Boston always seems to be able to get something out of these vets who are on PTOs. At practice, Johnson was on the third line with Patra at center and Frederick on the left. I wanted to share some good news, as Elias Lindholm skated in a non-contact jersey at practice this weekend. We still don't know what happened to Lindholm or what his injury was, but it seems he's in good spirits.
Well, congratulations on the addition.
Yeah, thank you.
How's that been?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to happen pretty soon, but that was a couple weeks early. But everyone's good, so we're happy.
And what was it like to get back out there on the ice today with you?
No, it's fun. Obviously, it's tough not skating with a guy, especially as a new guy, and get used to everything, the system, and so on. So it's been frustrating, but it's good to be back and try to get some good practice and games here before game one.
Lindholm is optimistic he can get into 1 or 2 games before the preseason ends and the regular season starts. There is 3 games left on the schedule before the start of the regular season. Hopefully, we can see Lindholm with Zacha and Pastrnak sooner rather than later to see how they gel together. That's a wrap on today's video. To stay up to date on all the news surrounding the Boston Bruins, please subscribe and drop me a like. If news breaks surrounding the Boston Bruins, be sure to check out the channel. If you've already subscribed, thank you, and I'll see you next time.